Have you ever done one of these, Irene?
I don't. I'm gonna be.
You want to raise up?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do a lot of podcasts because I hate most people. So you should be honored I'm even here, Wilfred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second?
Thank you. Yes.
You can put the cans on if you want to hear Autumn, but I don't know.
Cans.
Blondes and cans,
Cans,
baby.
You guys need to start getting in with the
Oh,
industry.
we get it. Your girlfriend's white.
This is gonna be an annoying episode.
Oh no!
I shouldn't. See, the thing is, I realized that I've gathered two friends that are foes in person.
Foes to you or foes to each other? I was like, I like Jeff.
No, to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like you and I have a bullying friendship, and then you and I have an adversarial friendship.
And you're my foe too.
That's never been a thing.
Jeff, he might treat you like a foe just because you're Asian.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're Asian and not Filipino.
Yeah, all those comments it's been me.
Yeah. What comments?
How's Chateau de Wilfred?
Chateau de Wilfred is nice.
Uh-huh.
The cats have just been chilling.
I forgot to tell you to not put your shoes over where you put your shoes because they sometimes piss over there. But
Wait, you're staying at Wilfred's?
Yeah, I'm staying at Wilfred's. My shoes don't seem wet.
no, you would know if they pissed in it.
Oh, and you've not been home.
No, he was literally there last night.
I was there last
And
night.
he didn't tell me.
Why did you say it like that then?
He saw my shoes by the door when I walked in.
I
and
just
said
forgot.
nothing.
I forgot. I also forgot. Oh, where are my drugs?
I was just about to give him due.
Yeah,
Drugs.
I left my.
Is this part of the pod?
Yeah, this is all in.
Oh, is Wellbutrin? Is that your
Yeah.
Wellbutrin?
This
Yeah,
is
Wilfred
really embarrassing.
calls me and is like, I'm really embarrassed, but are my
Wellbutrin.
pills like there? And I'm like, yeah, I have your sad pills,
Well,
Wilfred.
the really embarrassing part was that I was like, "Hey, is there like a days of the week pill box there?" Because this is where I'm at, where I have to like.
He has like individual day. I didn't know
Whoa.
they made those. I only have the one where it's
The
like
old ladies
all in-
have.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's all old lady shit, and
You
it's
take all
embarrassing.
those pills every day?
Yeah, there's like
That's a
vitamin-
lot
That's
of
a
pills.
meal.
There's like vitamin stuff.
That's a lot of pills.
That's why I'm stronger than you.
You're stronger than me.
What are you drinking?
I chugged like 3 glasses of water last night.
So what is this? You're
And
taking
I'm
all these pills and you're drinking Prime hydration drink?
I chugged like 3 glasses of water last night, and I still like woke up dehydrated, and I think it's because I need electrolytes.
He's dying.
So yeah. Anyways, welcome to the Known Zone, everybody. I'm here with our guest Irene too.
What's up?
Who has accomplished? I don't know what you've done.
I mean, nothing. I'm on your pod.
Great. We've had some very accomplished
Yeah.
guests on here.
Yeah, Corinne.
Corinne was the last one.
There
Jeff
you go.
Arcuri of Instagram fame.
Me.
We let Jeff on here. Jeff Sheen is also back.
I'm a natural co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
You do have strong co-host energy.
Oh, I'm a great side guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're an. I was over at Tim's yesterday, and he was like, "Fucking Jeff is so annoying."
Who, me?
Yeah, because
Said you were annoying?
yeah, because
Why?
him and Tim have a podcast together called Tough Questions. We can plug it, and Tim does all the work, and Jeff just shows up and is annoying.
Oh, yeah. I like to treat him like an employee.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do. I go, hey, Tim, can we get that clip up by noon? He hates it.
He hates it. He sure does.
You're going to get kicked off the pod.
Well,
Me-
it's his pod.
Oh, it's
so,
your pod.
Oh, I'm the muse.
Yeah. So yeah. Today we're going to talk about the 1936 Berlin Olympics. But
Can you tell us why you picked that subject?
It was your suggestion, not me. I had nothing to do
I
with
did
it.
because you guys don't have suggestions. No one. Whenever I ask a comic if there's anything that
Look,
they've had interest
we don't
in,
want to do homework.
I didn't ask you to do homework. I said, "What do you have an interest in?" And you gave
But
me
it's homework.
nothing.
Well, because also if I have to pick something that I'm really invested in, I feel like I got to show up knowing stuff.
I mean, even if
yeah.
but if it
You
was
know?
like, oh, I've been interested in like the the rise and downfall of like Beanie Babies or something.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
that-
That'd be good.
That is fun. and
Yeah.
cute.
But you could have just said that,
do
and then
that.
I would have taught you about that because I would have learned all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't have time to learn about Beanie Babies in my free time.
You're on a you would
No, I
find
know,
out.
but I'm just saying I don't even think about stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Is
Yeah?
like a
What
lot
are you
of
thinking about in there?
Yeah. What's in that
I don't know,
noggin?
Yeah, what's going on
Instagram.
in there?
Mostly Instagram.
Oh no, say
Yeah.
it ain't so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't find the building because she was posting a reel.
I had to post a reel. I gotta sell
Lord.
these tickets.
Oh wow, a slave to the algorithm.
Jeff's a slave too. He messaged me this morning. Please comment.
I didn't say please.
Just comment.
Jeff started a couple group chats where he asked us to share and
I'll
comment.
throw things in there and go, hey fellas, stir the pot for me.
Yeah.
That's
then-
your way of
and then so
saying
all-
comment.
I want him to start fights with other people.
Yeah, so I'll go on there and be like, man, this is racist.
And hopefully we get a real good
Yeah.
discourse.
Yeah, but no one wants to respond to me.
Yeah. We keep trying though.
Yeah. But yeah, so the reason why I chose this was because I was watching a documentary about FIFA and sports washing.
Sports washing?
Yeah, so sports washing, it's like in Qatar where they had the World Cup last year.
I'm listening.
The idea is like you have like this cool world sports event and you throw it and you make your country look better and have this be the memorable part of your country, not the awful shit. So in that documentary, they mentioned the 1936 Berlin Olympics, which is the grandest example of sports washing. And so I was like, oh, well, let's look into that.
I'm 2% Jewish.
Oh, you are?
Oh, you did like a 23andMe?
I did. I got
Yeah.
2% somewhere.
Oh.
Who knows where
Yeah.
or when.
Yeah.
I wish they would tell you when.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Like the exact.
The year was 1709.
Yeah. Your pappy had sex.
Your horny Jewish great aunt.
But yeah, Irene, what have you been up to?
Well, not researching the 1936.
I did when she came over
Berlin
last
Olympics.
night. I had a documentary on, and I was gonna leave her with it.
Yeah? What was the documentary?
I think you did leave it on, and I promptly changed it when you left.
Oh, you turned it off?
I was like, Wilfred said I didn't have to do homework for this podcast, so I was like, I'm not going to passively do homework. I see what this is.
I tried to sneak it on.
I saw Jesse Owens on the screen, and I was like, no. That's Wilfred's job. I show up and I say funny stuff.
Oh, it was a documentary about the Berlin Olympics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where Jesse Owens was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We'll get to
See,
it.
I'm learning.
Yeah, that's
We'll get
the only
to
thing
it.
I learned.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I know that guy.
So all right, 1936.
Jesse
Berlin
Owens. They
Olympics.
talked about him in Get Out,
Really?
They?
right?
I
Isn't
don't
that why
remember.
the guy took over the black guy because he wanted to run fast? Because he remembered Jesse Owens winning the race in the movie Get
That's
Out?
so interesting
I'm
because
going to have to rewatch that because I don't remember this at all.
there's
Listen,
also
as
so
a white
many-
man, I studied the movie.
You're studying for like, how do we keep that?
Yeah. You're like, what mistakes did we make?
This is me in the back of the theater.
Yeah. Okay, we almost did it. It's interesting because there's so many amazing black athletes that happen between Jesse Owens and Get Out.
Oh, I'm sure.
That
Yeah.
Jesse Owens is the reference that they made.
I think that was the reference. Yeah, because it was the grandpa or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 1936 Olympics happens in Berlin. Happen to be in Germany
You ever been?
No,
under Nazi regime.
Heard of him?
maybe.
So the Olympics, the Olympic Committee started. They grant the city the Olympics like years before. So in 1931, the Olympic Committee was like, "Oh, let's have it in Berlin," because Germany was like just trashed from World War One, and they're like, "Oh, let's give it to Berlin. Let's give it to Germany, though, like as a like kind of peace offering." And in 1931, they were still under the Weimar Republic. Nazis weren't in charge yet.
Oh,
And
it's the Weimars? That's
Yeah.
a dog, isn't it? Weimar?
I don't know.
I think it is.
What's a Weimar look like? Hold on.
Can we pull that up on the screen?
Yeah,
Autumn, are you out there?
Yeah, can
Oh,
we
yeah,
get can we get a Weimar on screen?
That's
Weimar
that's a
Eimer?
thing? Weimar?
I think it's a Weimar. Am I right? Tell me I'm right. Oh God.
That's just a man.
Well,
Oh God.
Weimar Republic. That's what I was talking about.
Oh okay.
Oh, you got it's. She's got to block all the
Oh
porn.
no, yeah. Turn off all your porn tabs.
Weimer dog. What about that?
Yeah, I had dog in there. See, there it is. There's a dog. Yes.
Oh.
Look at that. See?
Weimer.
Weimer, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful dog, huh? Look at those ears.
I don't. Those are like duck hunting dogs, I think.
Oh, yeah, you could get some duck with that dog.
Yeah. Anyways, so the 1931.
The dogs were in charge.
Yeah.
1931.
They were duck hunting.
The dogs are. It's the dogs, baby.
Yeah.
And then the dogs get voted out in 33. The Nazis come in. And then the Olympics is like, hey, we don't like what you guys are doing over there with all this Jewish stuff. Let's maybe we should move it. And then, but the Nazis are like, we'll clean up our act. Don't worry about it.
What does "we'll clean up our act" mean?
So what that ends up meaning is they they were like, we'll have Jewish people participate, and we'll let them participate.
Like
we'll
what? Hot dog selling?
No, as in athletes.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah. They said that, but they didn't do it. They also, in preparation for the Olympics, they cleaned up the city, as in they took down all the "No Jew" sign. This
is wild.
Riddled all over the streets.
They're all over the place, but they took them down all along the train lines, because that's where people are going to travel. So you could, if you were just traveling into the Olympic Village?
Oh, you wouldn't see him looking
out
the window.
You wouldn't see anything.
Oh.
You wouldn't see any "No Jew" signs, but they did round up all the Romanis, and they just put them all in a camp.
What's a Romani?
It's like a
gypsies, right?
Yes, that's what they're. Yeah,
but you can't say you got gypped anymore.
Yeah,
learned that one.
I learned that one too.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard that I was in Andy and I went to London, and there was like there's like a whole culture of like gypsies.
Yeah, they got they call them travelers or something.
Yeah, and they just roam, and then they stay in one spot, and then they move to the next. And a lot of people, I don't know all of the what's behind it, but people hate them. People, not members of this podcast.
I was like, damn, which people?
The people talking right now.
Yeah.
They're always giving them a bad deal, you know.
So,
good amount of money.
Yeah, Hitler is given. He doesn't want the Olympics, by the way.
Hitler didn't want.
Wait, he didn't want the Olympics?
No, because it like symbolized like globalism and like multiculturalism, which is not it's not what Hitler liked.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't a big multicultural guy.
No. To say the least.
Yeah. He leaned right, I hear.
Yeah. Actually, I think he leaned so left that he came back. Because is that what a National Socialist?
Oh, because he was. He was
so he would have leaned so left that he came back around.
Oh, you can do that.
I think
if you're so
wild.
far left, you can turn into Hitler.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That is kind of wild.
And if you go so far right, what do you turn into? Stalin? Mahatma Gandhi?
If you go that far right, what?
What is that far right?
I think if you go that far, because if you go that far left, but if you got to go that far left and also make a wrong turn.
You go, you go super far left, and then you go whoop, and then you end up back in the beginning.
Yeah,
or something. But if you go the other way, I'm gonna go Mahatma Gandhi.
You go so far
right. You are like all about peace, and then you're sleeping next to 14-year-old girls and not touching them.
He did that to test himself.
Yeah, it's just a test.
Yeah.
I swear, you can't.
I heard R. Kelly was doing the same.
You can't even test yourself anymore.
R. Kelly was testing.
Just hanging out by a school. What are you doing? Just testing myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And guess what? Fail in all the tests.
But he wants to test anyway. He needs to see if he's going to be that strong one day.
Yeah, just testing myself, and I'm doing pretty. Just failed.
Oopsie.
So bad.
So
R. Kelly's also so far right, he went left?
Yeah, I guess he would go that far too. Yeah, R. Kelly. Right,
so we're
right
just
wing
naming
Kelly.
pedophiles.
yeah, that's what pedophiles are. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go so far left, you turn into Hitler. So
go
far
so
right,
you
you
turn into a pedophile. Yeah,
That's
you have
what
Which
sex
is
with-
why they're terrified of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's, it's always around the corner.
So
I'm intelligent.
I just was like, let's bleep that part.
Keep it in.
So
Tell me
Hitler
about Hitler.
doesn't want to do this,
Mm-hmm.
but his people were like, we should do this. It'll make us look good. And they're like, it'll like bolster morale amongst Nazis and Germans.
They had low morale, huh?
Yeah, they weren't that. Spirits weren't that positive.
Bummed out Nazis.
Yeah.
So sad.
Just kicking dirt.
No one's gonna see me shot put.
And then it'll also change how the Nazis are looked at in the global eyes, because people will see it through this like sports lens. So
That's how I see them.
yeah, good athletes.
You go Nazis. I go, oh, those athletes.
Yeah. Jeez.
I hear they could dunk.
Yeah. Turns out the guy that pitched this, his name was Hans von Schammer und Osten.
Oh, there's more to it.
He was just the guy that like loved. Yeah, you thought his name ended like three.
Hans von.
Yeah, you had me. Yeah, you had
Hans
me
von
at Schammer.
Schammer. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's und Osten as well. He also was like, this is going to be good for the kids.
For the
Like
kids.
to have the Olympics here, because it'll like instill discipline, have something for them to like want to work towards.
Oh, getting a medal and stuff.
Yeah, so Nazis were about the kids. Turns out this guy was part Jewish, and they
The Hans guy?
yeah, the Hans guy, and so he lost his job later.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, and he's the whole like brains behind this.
How did he find out he was part Jewish?
I don't know how they did this. They just like what's interesting is like they were so dedicated to like the fact that if you were a little Jewish, like no matter how cool you were with Hitler at some point, they're like, we got to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Would
Yeah.
I be out at 2%?
Yeah,
Even
you'd be done.
2%?
Yeah.
That's like a low milk.
But I feel like they didn't have DNA testing back then.
I don't. But the thing is,
Or like not DNA, like genetic.
23
yeah,
and me.
23
They didn't have 23andMe.
No, they
in
had it.
1935.
They just didn't have iPhones. I think that's what it was. They couldn't look at it.
yeah,
You had to go into the lab to
Yeah,
get it.
he had to go
they take a
in,
little
yeah.
prick of blood and then they'd see if it.
It's all on paper.
They'd have your blood drip onto a cross.
see if it smokes. Like that scene from The Thing.
Yeah.
They all line up. That's terrible.
Oh, so he
Oh.
got booted out. Was he killed?
All I know is that he lost his job.
Oh,
Oh.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like he was canceled.
yeah. So, anyways, Hitler's on board finally, right? And he bigs a bill like the biggest stadium. It's like it seats 100,000 people. It's like beautiful, gorgeous. Locks up all the Romanis, like I said, and takes down the signs. I think he's like, oh, we need to let the world think we're chill
Before we tell them we're really not chill at all.
Isn't that what Russia did too?
When
Before they invaded Crimea,
I don't know when that
2014.
happened.
They were trying to be chill.
They did like the Winter Olympics, and then they invaded Ukraine for the first
Yeah,
time.
I mean everyone's done this.
Yeah, and everyone got distracted with the Olympics.
Yeah, I think
That
same
was the
thing.
first.
So
Ukraine.
basically, the Olympics are bad.
The Olympics are kind of bad.
if Olympics are happening, someone's going to invade somebody.
Yeah.
That's what it
there's-
sounds like.
I watched something where it was like the Olympics up until like the 70s or 60s, they were like the city would go in debt because they'd pay for everything.
Yeah,
like,
it cost them money.
it costed so much money, and then it got to. There's one time where Denver got granted the Olympics, and then they said no. And then it kind of like changed the mindset of the Olympics because Denver was like, it's going to bring all these people in. It's going to fuck up all the the nature around the city. And then around the 60s or 70s, like LA got the Olympics. And
Didn't LA just try to get
Yeah, well, I think we're supposed to do it again.
it? LA's going to be getting it? Did you guys
Yeah.
win? Who are we
I
going to
think we won.
invade?
I don't know.
yeah, what are you trying to watch?
Yeah, who we taking?
Yeah, what? Where are we going.
Yeah. Greenland. Yeah. Global warming. We need that land. All right. Hanging out.
Isn't Greenland like full of ice and Iceland's like green? Isn't that the
Yeah.
whole thing?
Yeah. They're flipped. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah. It was so interesting that Iceland were the bad guys in Mighty Ducks, and I've never
seen
thought
that
of them
movie.
again. You never seen Mighty Ducks?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
Why not? Why do you avoid?
It never came
How
up.
come you always say no? I've tried to watch it with you several times.
What are some iconic, what's some iconic media from your childhood?
The Parent Trap.
Okay, that's a little past our age.
The Parent Trap? Is
I'm
that
younger
Lindsay
than you.
Lohan?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Lindsay Lohan playing Lindsay
Lohan's
Lohan.
Yeah, I
sister.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
What else? Were you all horny for Lindsay Lohan
No.
at the time?
I was that horny for Lindsay Lohan when I was like 6 years old.
Oh, I didn't know you were 6.
Yeah, it was,
Were
it
you
was
horny
pretty
for Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
interesting.
I've
She's
been-
come back around.
Yeah.
Is she?
Like remember how she kind of went
Yeah.
like
She
you
went
know?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, she lost her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never horny for Lindsay Lohan. Did not like the red hair.
Lindsay Lohan now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
She
really.
looks good.
Yeah, I don't like red hair.
I like red hair.
See, I think I had it, and that's why I didn't like it.
You had
Oh.
red hair.
That's why I think I like you.
How did it disappear?
I don't know. Over time,
It
just kind of darkened up. It gets lighter in the summer. You can still see some of the red.
Yeah.
What?
In the summer, I want to bang you.
Yeah. He's always texting me in the summer. It's real weird. I never knew why.
Yeah.
Wilfred's FaceTiming me again.
In the summer, I want to bang you. It's so funny.
Yeah, so this is a rare treat that
Yeah.
we're meeting this late in the year.
Yeah. It's a sunny day though.
Yeah, that's true.
I was real hopeful. I checked the weather and I'm like, all right, let's hang out, Jeff. Skies are clear.
Always getting me into the
I didn't know I was
sun.
joining an OnlyFans over here.
Yeah, this is an OnlyFans pod.
Yeah. Okay. Where did we leave off?
Oh, he built that big old stadium for 100,000 people.
Oh yeah. So he builds the whole big ass stadium.
Oh, it's big.
Big.
Is it still there?
I don't know.
Because you know sometimes they like leave them up or sometimes they tear them down.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
Well,
really big.
That's
Is it?
pretty
Let's
huge.
see. Let's see if that if the Berlin.
I could
stadium...
see him keeping it and tearing it down.
Well, so during the war,
Well, I was going to say there was a war.
during that
Oh,
second, but they
yeah.
used it as like an armory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it still up? It looks like it is.
1969.
Since renovations in 2004. Look at that.
It's still up.
Oh wow, that looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Man.
Isn't that crazy?
It seems like they made it smaller though, because it said the capacity now is like 75,000.
yeah. They lost some seating.
Maybe they expanded the field.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you also
true.
got to put some, vendors in there.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
got to put a place for hot dogs.
Yeah. They lost some people in the bombings, I bet.
Yeah.
Didn't need those seats no more. What? They're Nazis.
So
crazy.
Hitler not only did that, he also built like this beautiful Olympic village, which is where all the athletes are.
Where they have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always bang.
By the way, there's this. I forget. I was trying to look up her name, but there's this one athlete from America who was like going around slutting it up
Yeah?
and trying to like have sex with all the other athletes.
Cool.
And she would just get trashed every night. But then she got kicked off the team.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell a better story with that.
Yeah.
That was a totally fine story.
That's fine.
That's a totally fine.
I thought you were going to say someone she slept with, and then it's like, and then
Yeah.
this person was born.
Well, she was like, oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
LeBron James.
I don't know. That's what I was waiting for.
Michael Phelps swam
Yeah.
out of her vagina.
That's what I wanted to hear. Not
No.
she got kicked off. That's sad.
Well, she got kicked off the team because she was like she was one of the athletes that was like she could get trashed the night before and then still win a gold medal.
Oh, that's cool.
So she was doing
Well,
that.
she couldn't. Because she
Well,
got kicked off.
because she got kicked off the team. Yeah.
It's got to be some hot, sexy village.
She
though,
was
huh?
hot.
All athletes, everyone's in great form, banging
Yeah.
each other.
Well, there are also
You
a lot
know?
of there were a lot of uggos.
Yeah, sure. Some of the Chinese gymnasts are 12. You know, you got to watch out for that.
Jeff.
What? It was a controversy.
Yeah, Trying to do a little Gandhi test.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I was like, uh-oh. Jeff's going right again. Yeah.
I'm coming back. Oh, here he is. He's testing.
I don't think there were any Asians at this Olympics.
Really? They
Yeah.
didn't have a Chinese team?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I think I remembered seeing something about how there are no Asians.
What about Japan? Weren't they? They
Oh
were
no,
allies.
there was an Asian. There was a guy that won the marathon, Korean dude, and at the time Korea was under Japan's reign, and he was like a hero because he was like in defiance of Korea or of Japan. Like he won the gold medal of the marathon, and then like as they played the Japanese national anthem, he like bowed his head in defiance.
That's the move.
It's so funny how like the small symbols back then that made such a difference.
Well,
Like-
it's always those are always like Olympic symbols. It's always somebody doing like a bow. When there was in
Like,
the
or like
70s, they did the fist.
Yeah.
fist thing.
Yeah. That was a
Did that
cool-
white guy? Oh, the white guy said he wasn't going to raise a fist. On that podium, there's two black dudes that got first and second, and then there's a white guy that got third.
Was he raising his fist?
I think he like didn't raise his fist as a way to like show, like that he was on their side.
Oh.
I didn't know I had to do research on a different Olympics in addition
Yeah,
to this
yeah,
one.
a lot
What
of
do you
reading.
know?
I mean, I know that reference, they have a statue in, I think, San Jose.
Oh,
okay.
I think at the San Jose.
The
Stage.
San Jose
statue.
Improv.
No. San Jose State.
Yeah, right outside the club.
Yeah, is that how you know this?
Yeah, everybody walks in and goes, that was a powerful moment. Now let's laugh.
I don't remember his name, though, but
Let's get our laugh
I mean, to
on.
be fair, that's like how I know a bar exists is they have a comedy show.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also how I know.
That's how I know most of my friends.
Yeah.
So
I forgot his name, but yeah, I think there's a statue of that.
Of
yeah.
just the one guy or all three?
of just the
I
white
think
guy.
it's the, just the
You're
white
just
guy
standing on a
not
three.
with no fist.
Yeah, just standing lower.
That's fun. I would do two fists.
So, like a Rocky pose.
I also haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Rocky?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Man,
You hate film, huh?
what's your favorite movie?
The Parrot Trap.
Man.
What'd you turn on last night after you turned off the dock?
I was gonna flip something on. I ended up going to bed.
What were you
I
gonna
was
flip
on Netflix, and then I got overwhelmed by all the choices. So then
I know
went
that
to bed,
happens.
You know.
Really? You get
Yeah.
overwhelmed and you just went to sleep?
Yeah.
I'll get overwhelmed and I'll choose something that I don't want to pay attention to, and I'll just look at my phone.
Oh, I've done
Yeah,
that
I've done that
sometimes.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, I'll put on like Shark Tank.
Yeah, that's why I watch so much trash TV. Is I'm like, I don't know what I should dedicate myself to watching, and then it's just
It's
background
overwhelming.
noise. Yeah.
To pick a show?
The thing I get whenever I watch like a reality show, like we got into what is it called? Love is Blind,
Yeah.
and at some point I just go, this is awful.
No,
Like,
it's not good.
I hate myself.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Um,
Look, there's like 10 seasons of Forged in Fire.
Forge
I
and Fire.
tried to watch that. And I was like, no, I don't like
Oh,
this.
you're wrong, Irene. Forge and
Yeah,
Fire
I like that.
rocks.
Forged in Fire rules.
Dude, it's so funny.
No, I don't like that one. Then he like stabs the fake thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, and then
Then he cuts a pig in half.
yeah, he throws a knife at a pig.
So weird.
One of the guys, Filipino.
Doug Mercaida.
Yeah.
Yeah. I follow him on Instagram.
Wow, you're really deep in this.
Oh, yeah, I love Doug. He's always trying to sell little knives that he makes that you can hook around your finger and like.
There's
fight
a moment
with.
where Jeff and I had started a podcast together, and like half the time we had Forge and Fire references.
Yeah, it's mostly me bringing up Forged in Fire.
Yeah.
They film it in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Bushwick, right by where we lived.
You might run into him.
Well,
I would love to.
there was one time you can tell it's right by my place. It was Jeff and I lived on two
Because your
sides.
head's like in the background.
Yeah.
You see you
Just-
walking back.
No, there's between where Jeff and I lived. It was like a 15-minute walk to where his place was. In the middle was Wyckoff Hospital, and that's where and there's one guy. What did he had like a panic attack or something on the show?
Something like that. Oh, and it's the Wyckoff Hospital that came and picked him up.
Yeah.
I would love to swing down there with like a pig carcass or something. Be like, Mr. Doug, could you stab my carcass for me?
Sign it with a knife.
Tell me it'll cut.
It'll keel.
It'll
Keel.
Yeah.
God, I love that show.
Man, okay, so let's go back to these Olympics.
Okay, yeah, take me back there. Do the Hitler voice too while you're at it.
I don't know what it is. I guess he's like, nine.
Yeah, just angry.
Just
German.
really angry German. Yeah. Bunch of countries try to protest. The U.S. as well. Where they're like, I don't want to. We shouldn't send our athletes there.
Oh, we protested.
Yeah.
Well, good for us.
Spain did the biggest protests, which is they're like, we don't want to go there, and we'll even throw our own Olympics in competition.
Well, good for Spain.
They didn't do that though.
They ended up not being able to throw their own Olympics because the Spanish Civil War happened like a couple days before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth.
What?
Pan's Labyrinth. That movie takes place during the Spanish Civil War.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, it looks like I'm the film buff around here.
Okay. I know this.
Yeah. He's got little eyes in his hands.
Yeah.
Don't go to
Have
the
you seen that
Nazi
movie?
Olympics.
You
he
know I
says.
haven't.
Okay. What was the last movie you watched? The Parent Trap.
Let me get back to you on that. I
Do you
can't
only
remember.
have? Do you have like
Really?
No, I saw something in theaters a few months ago, but I
Yeah?
can't remember what it was.
what are your streaming accounts that you
Just Netflix.
just Netflix?
Oh.
I figured you'd be a Disney Plus gal.
No, I'm more Asian than that, meaning I don't want to pay.
Oh. I mean, I only pay for Netflix, but I have all of them.
Wait,
Oh,
what? Are you...
so you're just stealing it from people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to steal his HBO forever. He won't give it to me.
I can't figure out the password.
Well, figure it out.
Oh, you know what? I might have it because my brother just
Okay.
changed the password.
Wait, you said you're more Asian? Is that Asian people don't do Disney Plus? Is that what you're saying?
No, we don't.
We just don't pay for shit.
We don't pay for things.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Consider me Asian.
You actually might be the most Asian of all of us because you're the most frugal of the three
I
of
don't
us.
pay
Really?
for shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
what do you think I got this coffee? Didn't even want it.
Wilfred's like, you want coffee? And Joe's like, if it's free.
Yeah, it's free. I got to take it.
yeah.
I'll go home, put it back on my coffee pot.
Oh, Christ. It's like that SpongeBob episode where he eats the burger and then spits it out and eats it again.
Yeah, I store stuff in my stomach for later.
Gross. Okay, so back to the Olympics.
Let's go to the Olympics again. So a lot of protests. There in the U.S. The NAACP was actually for it because they're like, well,
They were
let's
pro Olympics.
pro Olympics because they're like, let's send black athletes over there to prove to them that black people are better.
Oh.
So they did that. And then, anyways, Hitler wants the Olympics there. Hitler was like, we'll even let some Jews participate, you know, as like a way to let the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, like, you know, hold it there. And
Did they
so
have steroids back then?
I don't know. There were some really hot.
Yeah, that'd be great if you just send the Jews over and just juice them all up.
Yeah.
I bet there had to be something. I mean,
I feel like there's always been steroids.
but they were putting. I know that like the Nazis were all on heroin or something like not heroin,
Oh, it's
What?
meth.
meth. They're all on
Yeah.
meth.
Hitler was a big meth head.
Same thing with
What?
the Japanese.
They were all on meth?
Yeah.
So
Early meth.
So meth is to blame for war.
No, I mean I think meth was an instrument.
Yeah. Maybe Nazism.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
came first, the meth or the Nazism?
And honestly, I bet most Nazis today are meth heads.
Yeah.
It might be a thing of meth.
I don't think there's a direct correlation scientifically. I think it's more that like there's a lineage of meth amongst Nazis. So they're like, let's hold on to this.
It's meth.
Yeah.
How about this? We go after this pod. We go out, get me some meth,
We'll see.
study me for a month, and see where I end up.
This one case study will solve the problem.
I just call Wilfred. I can't be friends with you anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it was the meth.
Oh no, it's true.
I didn't know they were all on meth.
Yeah.
So were the athletes also on meth?
No, I just like wonder what kind of drugs like Hitler pumped into his
Oh.
athletes.
Probably meth. I think it was a big like.
Yeah,
It
probably
was like
something.
a new drug at that time. It was like supposed to be like a productivity drug.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
There were
was essentially
some
just meth.
fucking hot bods at this Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
right.
real hot dudes.
Okay. Long
Real-
shorts or skibs.
Red hair?
It was all the footage was black and white, so I don't know. But I mean, probably blonde hair,
Right. That's true.
blue-eyed.
Yeah.
There was one Jewish lady that was on the German Olympic team. Her name was Helene Meyer. She was like a quarter, maybe an eighth,
Oh.
Jewish, and she was allowed to be on there because she had blonde hair and blue eyes, and she was a fencer. I think she got like.
Yeah, but I thought you just said that they kicked out that Hans guy.
But they needed to let one guy or one Jewish person in to look like that's the token. It's like
That was to
look at
show
how,
the world community.
look at how good we are. Oh, by the way, so okay, Olympic Village. Let's go back to that.
Okay.
The Olympic Village was like a paradise that they set up, and the idea was that they were going to set it up as a paradise so that all the world's athletes would come to here, and then they would leave being like, "Man, Germany fucking rocks. That was awesome." And so they even took birds from the zoo and put it in the Olympic Village. They made a little lake. They built a
Oh
lake.
my God.
What a bunch of dorks.
Yeah.
Birds will impress them.
And then there was what's the guy's name? Oh, his name was Captain Wolfgang Wurstner. He was
Worsener.
he was in charge of the Olympic Village. Like he was kind of like in charge of the security and made sure that everything was going fine in there. And later found out that he was part Jewish. He killed himself 2 days after the Olympics.
Oh, he killed himself?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think he was like ashamed that I think it was because he was ashamed that he was Jewish.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
That's
what I would-
crazy.
Yeah.
this is the interesting thing for me. That was the first thing that I learned was that before this Olympics, there was never an opening ceremony. Hitler started the opening ceremony.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Hitler-
we kept that.
Yeah, we kept we have Hitler to thank.
Hitler also started
Wow.
the torch.
He did the torch thing too?
Yeah.
What?
So the idea of the torch
The
itself.
man knew flair.
He. He had style. He really had style. I was actually thinking about it because back then the Hitler mustache was like it was a thing, like it was fashionable because like
Because of Hitler?
Charlie Chaplin had it. It was just like
it was
fashionable
just like
in time.
Yeah.
And then, but Hitler ruined that mustache for
Oh,
the
yeah,
rest
he
of everyone.
took that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's still are people still getting named Adolf.
No. I don't think so.
I hope not.
And I know his like family stopped they didn't have any kids to stop the line.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like on purpose? They were like, snip, snip.
Yeah, they were like, we're not going to have children.
Can you name a kid Hitler? No, you can't name a kid Hitler, Autumn.
Yeah.
Autumn, you have to, in the YouTube video, you have to put that in. What you just did.
Name a kid Hitler. I think it looks like Adolf is out too.
Yeah, so what were we just
Michael
saying?
Jordan did the Hitler mustache.
He did for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And that didn't really go back into trend.
Yeah. He tried. If anyone was going to pull it off, it'd be Jordan.
Yeah. But Jordan was also made a lot of fashion mistakes. He was not a well-dressed man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big suits,
The big
huge
suits.
jeans. Yeah, he
But
was.
wasn't that at the time though?
I mean, I think that it was. He continued to do this big jeans and big suits thing up until like last week. Now he's in skinny jeans.
Which big jeans are back again.
So the opening ceremony happens. Oh, the torch thing. That was Hitler's idea. Was like, this is supposed to show that like we have lineage to these older empires, like the Greek and Roman empires. So the guy actually they had a bunch of people relay the torch from Greece to Berlin.
Ah.
They ran it there. A blonde-haired, blue-eyed ran it into the stadium, and then he paused, and then lit the torch at the stadium.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do they do that now? Is it run from Greece?
I don't know if it's run from Greece, but they do run it like.
They do run it.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they run it. I mean,
I don't think they run from Greece.
there's just some guy like running in place on a boat.
Yeah. From Greece to Japan. You got to keep it lit the whole time.
Yeah. You can't let it go out. Just on a plane.
He's sitting in a middle seat.
Traditions,
So they do the opening ceremony, and it's a huge event, like big enough for us to keep doing it forever. And it looks cool. There's this moment where they release 2,500 pigeons into the sky, and it's got it's got this beautiful effect. And then they light a cannon, a cannon fires, and all the pigeons get scared. And they all shit at the same time.
I was about to say, I feel like the pigeon thing's not going to go well.
And they all shit on the American team.
Did they really?
No.
No way.
Yeah. It's just like, it was to the point where if you were outside of the stadium, you could hear the splatter.
Ew.
Did they do that on purpose? Did they know they'd shit?
No. They had no idea.
What a hilarious happy accident for them.
There was this. Here's another one. So there's the. I think I was telling you about this yesterday. There's this Olympic hand symbol, which is like this. It used to be. I don't know if you look up like Olympic hand symbol 1924. There's it's like it was just like a way to show respect, where you just held your hand up and you'd hold your hand up towards that second one. Paris 1924. You'd hold your hand up like that and towards like whoever.
Well, it kind of looks like when the beauty queens do the
Yes,
little wave.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
that.
Or like a Mockingjay. Don't they do
Yeah.
that in that movie?
Oh,
You didn't see it.
didn't see it.
So Ohio looks like this. The hand symbol. The French were the only country that forgot to not do it. So they accidentally Heiled Hitler.
Because they were trying to do the other thing.
They're trying to do the Olympic hand symbol, and and all of the everyone in the stands was like, yeah.
Oh, because they were all the German Nazis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in Germany was like, yeah, the French love us.
Oh, man.
And then they were like, oh no.
Yeah, but every other country except for Italy and Austria Heiled because they were down.
They were with them.
Right,
Yeah, they were
right.
with it. And then
But-
France did it on accident.
France
That's probably
did
why
it-
they lost the war.
Yeah, well, France did on accident, and everyone was like, yes, this rocks.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
We don't have the fight in us anymore. We hailed.
It's rough.
There's this woman named Gretel Bergman, a Jewish lady, that she was allowed to qualify for the German team. She was a high jumper, and she was the best one. Her jump of 1.6 meters was her qualifying jump, and the person that won gold was jumped 1.6 meters. But they, the Germans, for whatever, I don't know how they did it, but they're like, she didn't qualify. Like they made some arbitrary rule and kicked her out.
Oh,
Because
really?
she was Jewish.
Yeah,
1.6?
1.6 meters. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
A
either.
meter is 3 feet.
Yeah. That's like a meter, and it's probably about there.
Yeah,
You
maybe
didn't do track? No tracks?
5. I ran cross country and track.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Want to do a marathon with me this spring? Half
No,
marathon.
No,
Half.
I don't like running.
Ugh, fine.
You can do it with my
tried.
lady.
Would she do it?
Yeah, she wanted to do the New York Marathon.
Oh, okay. I went and saw it. That's what made me want to do it. You want to come back to New York in the
Are
spring?
you a runner?
Absolutely not. No, my
Irene loves to
ex-girlfriend
run.
was on about running a marathon, and I can't hear the word marathon anymore.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
you need to stop. Yeah.
Never getting gas.
What's
stations.
I mean, I know you play basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball.
Oh,
Played a little soccer, but I mean, I was the best at basketball. And then I ran across country and track.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as good.
Irene hurt her wrist playing
kickball.
Kickball.
There's a
with
comedian
comics.
kickball team.
Jeff sucks at kickball, by the way.
I am terrible.
There's one time we played for a stand-up New York picnic, and everyone. I ended up being the captain of my team, and
Brag.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty good at. I'm compared to comics. I'm pretty good at sports.
Yeah, he did look like quite the athlete out there.
And our strategy was kick it to Jeff.
Yeah, that's what they all
That
say.
bad?
Oh yeah.
You have bad hand-eye
Oh,
coordination?
it's terrible.
Oof.
He also wasn't even. He was barely paying attention.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
goofing around too much.
Oh. What were you doing?
I don't know, having fun. It's kickball.
Yeah.
All these guys are out there.
Well, guess who won?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Actually, I think it was close.
It was close, and you kicked it to Jeff?
Kicked it to Jeff every time.
Yeah, they kicked at me all the time. And then when I would kick, didn't they all shout "move up"? I think everyone would move up.
We and then everyone in the outfield were like, "You can take a nap."
Look, I'm a distance runner. I can run.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Gretel Bergman. So she wasn't allowed to. This is an interesting story. She wasn't allowed to qualify, right? Or she qualified, but she wasn't allowed to compete. So they had this other person who I forget what is the name. Dora Ratjen. I don't know how you pronounce that. Ratjen.
Sure.
Dora competed on behalf of Germany. She got fourth. But we later found out that Dora was a man named Herman the whole time. Or I was intersex or something. I don't know. But a lot of the story is that they later found out that a man named Herman who was a waiter at some restaurant.
What was placed in the Olympics or snuck in on?
Yeah, how did the...
I think they said that he snuck in.
Oh, it was a sneak move.
Yeah, he was kept on. You compete as a woman.
Yeah.
And so.
But he wasn't this was pre I'm trans.
Well, this
was just a man being I want to compete in the Olympics.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Crafty Herman.
Yeah.
I did that on accident.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a good one. And then let's get to the main guy, Jesse Owens. So Jesse was he won 4 gold medals that year. Won the most amount of gold medals, and obviously a black dude. And everyone says that he Hitler snubbed Jesse Owens, but there was this thing where because Hitler went out to greet some of the gold medal winners, but he was only greeting the German ones. And then the Olympic Committee was like, "Hey, you got to agree. If you're going to only greet the German ones, you got to greet everyone." And then so Hitler from then on would just leave for the medal ceremony. And so everyone presumed that Hitler snubbed Jesse Owens because I think Jesse was one of the next ones to win.
Oh, but he didn't. He just wanted to greet the Germans.
He was just you know what? I'm just gonna stay out of this.
Oh, okay. It wasn't one of these. Hey, oh. The snub.
Yeah. There was a story. So with that snub story, though, Jesse Owens was so pissed at America because in America, black people were getting treated like shit. Mm-hmm. He goes to Germany, and in the Olympic Village, black people were treated the same as white people. A lot of these white athletes, for the first time ever, they were having a meal with a black person. There's actually this story that, and it's not confirmed that it's true, but Jesse Owens claims to have met Hitler, and he was like, Hitler was actually kind of nice to me. He claims that there was a picture of them together. I don't know but it's kind of disputed amongst the annals of history.
that Hitler was nice to Jesse Owens?
Yeah.
Nice how?
Like I think he said that like they met like afterwards somewhere, like, you know, and like in Olympicville in the stadium, but somewhere where there wasn't any press, and then they like you know, shook
When the
hands.
cameras are off,
Yeah.
Hitler's super chill. Hey, I know I got to keep all this up, but you were great out there.
All right, the act's off right now. I just want you to know, you know, this is awesome. Really impressed. But yeah, don't take the next thing I say personally.
That's like the opposite of what most people do. They pretend to be nice and they're mean, but apparently vice versa.
Yeah, he was just trying to play a heel.
Hitler was
Took it a little far.
just a really cool heel.
They never did a follow up with Jesse Owens about that. They're like, "Yo."
So the thing that,
Or was it because war? And then he's like, I can't speak on this.
well, the thing, Jesse Owens kind of held that position for a while. Like because he was treated way better in Germany than he was in America. Actually, after he comes back from the Olympics, there's a ticker tape parade thrown for him in New York. And then to get from the ticker tape parade to like this like event, this like gala that's being thrown, they made Jesse Owens go through the service entrance because they like that's where the black people were allowed to go through. So he like couldn't go through the lobby, you know. He even like FDR had through like a party for the Olympians. Jesse Owens wasn't allowed to go.
Oh,
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
even FDR?
Even FDR. He like Jesse Owens was like helped campaign for whoever ran against FDR, and was like just outwardly against him.
Didn't
the whole
like
time.
FDR.
Did not like him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
Makes
know.
sense.
I think the Roosevelts weren't the coolest people.
Yeah. Maybe the national parks, though. Those are
Yeah.
nice. You ever been one of those?
Look at you, Jeff. There's always a
Just
silver.
white guy getting out of
Yeah.
racism talk.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the parks are nice.
Yeah, you ever
Yeah.
go to Canyonlands?
I will say, white people love to hike.
Yeah. That's why
They love
Denver.
camping.
That's why Denver has nothing else other than hiking.
They're like, let me escape racism by just being in the woods.
Yeah. You guys want to go to the woods?
Yeah. No racism out here. Can you smell the fresh air?
Yeah.
The fresh air isn't heavy like it is in the cities.
Yeah, I don't have to think about it here.
Yeah. I will also say this. Denver, most overrated city.
Oh, yeah?
I find it to be
A horrible airport.
a spooky airport.
Oh, yeah, it's
That
like
too.
haunted or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
haunted, spooky airport.
Yeah.
So when's LA getting the Olympics? The 2025?
No, they're every 4 years.
When was the last one? I don't know when the last one was.
Well, no, like 5 would be 5. Yeah,
No,
so it'd be
it'd be
26?
either 2024 or I think it's 2028.
2028?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, we
Wait,
got
there's
a
Olympics
ways.
happening this year? Next year? Next year.
next year.
Next year.
This coming summer, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Where's that?
Autumn, can you look up where the next Olympics
Not
is?
LA. I forgot.
We should all go. Right?
I want to go to the World Cup. It's going to be in the
Where is it? Oh, I was going to say it might be Paris.
Is it
Oh.
Paris?
Yeah, it is Paris. Yeah,
Paris
and,
and Los Angeles
And then
will host-
LA is the 2028.
Oh.
okay.
Okay. So
You wanna
let's
go
go
Paris?
to Paris. Yeah, the three of us will do
Yeah,
Paris.
can you charge it on the pod?
Yeah, put on the pod's
Yeah,
expense.
that and the coffees.
Right. No.
Excuse me, this is a matcha.
And then when it's in LA, me and Wilfred we'll crash at your
yeah,
place.
just come over.
And then we'll go and watch the Olympics.
Yeah, we'll get stuck.
I'm stoked. I mean, look, the city's going to lose money and whatever, but like,
So actually, the
Are
city.
you actually stoked?
yeah, I actually love the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then this totally
What
worked
the hell?
out.
Why didn't you say anything
Well,
this
I
whole
don't know
time?
anything about that Olympics. I like current Olympics. Sans Nazis.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure that there are some that are still involved.
That's true. But
What's the
What sport?
What's your top 5 Olympic sporting events?
swimming's great.
Swimming. All right.
Oh, were you a Phelps head?
I watched him, but I liked the female swimmers.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm a lady sports
what
gal.
a fucking
I'm a lady sports gal. But I watched Michael Phelps also.
yeah. What else do you watch? Gymnastics?
Gymnastics I'll watch.
You psyched about Simone Biles' comeback?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun.
You know what? I
Was Simone the one that dropped out because of
Mental health.
mental
Yeah.
health? Yeah.
She's back though.
Were you? I mean, I wonder if this is too early for you. Was it the '98 Olympics or '94 or
I was
'92?
way
I don't
too
know.
young to know
But there was
that.
the gymnastics team, Carrie Strug, when she broke her ankle.
Oh, I remember that.
And then she had to do like the fucking
It was the
millions
rings, wasn't it?
millions back.
No,
What?
I thought the girls don't do the rings.
Oh, maybe it was the unevens.
No, she had to like do the pommel horse one where you jump off the horse and then do all the flips.
Or the vault.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
The pommel horse is also a men's only.
Oh, really?
gymnastics
Okay.
thing. Yeah, which I was confused by that because the men do the rings and the pommel horse, and the women don't do those
Oh,
because they do the vault and the
but she did the vault.
floor.
And
Is that
then
the one with the springy bounce?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the vault.
Yeah,
Do
I think it was that one.
pull this up. The Carrie Strug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I think I was
no?
too young.
This
Oh,
is cool. This is the
cool.
coolest fucking.
If it was
story.
in the 90s, I was not.
So Carrie Strug
Wait, how
not
old are
old
you?
broke
enough.
her ankle.
I'm younger than you.
She broke her ankle and then
Then
had
she
to.
did it again.
This,
Oh, yeah.
this was the last thing that she did.
Oh yeah, 96. Yeah, I was too young for this.
Oh, yeah.
To
Broken
know.
ankle.
Oh.
That's a broken ankle, right?
Oh, that looks bad. Oh God.
Or maybe it was a heavy sprain, right? And then
Either way, that landing looked bad.
and then
Oh,
this
Goes
is
again.
this is
the-
her.
Oh, slow-mo.
This
She had
is
to
to
vault
win the
again.
gold
Oh my God.
for the entire U.S. team.
And she wins.
Oh, yeah.
Lands
Sticks.
on one foot.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh my God, look at her.
Hopping on one foot.
She's like, I'm dying.
That's
Wow.
the yeah.
Wonder where she is now.
Yeah, I wonder where she is now.
I think she might actually my lady was saying that she like still is like a women's gymnastics advocate or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
crazy.
like I feel like she'd be in like some VH1.
How come I don't know about her? You know, I feel like I know other.
Not a great feminist.
Yeah, you know what they say about me, bad feminist.
Not like me and Wilfred here.
Yeah. Great feminists.
That's right.
That's what we're both mostly known for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's she up to now?
After gymnastics.
She was on Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, I
got
think she was in
kids.
some stuff like that.
I mean, she was like so big and such an icon that she made all these appearances on TV shows.
Yeah.
I do feel like if you are in gymnastics, your career's like so short because
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't.
Oh, yeah, you can't do
it when
Most-
you're that old, you know. And then it's like, what do you do afterwards?
Tiny window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think you have until how old is Simone Biles?
I don't know.
You
What?
have until like maybe 26
like mid-20s?
at
Yeah.
the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once every 4 years. You
She's
miss one or
26.
two.
Yeah, I
She's
feel like
26. There you
this.
go.
Like if she's
This
will
is
be
probably
at
her last one,
Olympics.
yeah.
There's no way she's doing it at
In
like
4 years. Yeah.
30.
That's the same thing. Like soccer, your career usually ends around like 30, 32.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like
That's surprising because I feel like you could keep playing soccer.
yeah, but it's like bad on the knees and the ankles. You keep
Yeah.
getting, people keep tripping each other and stuff.
But with
Yeah.
stand-ups, you just get better with age.
Yeah.
You know?
You just.
I
old.
honestly,
Yeah, the
Well,
takes get
I
hotter.
feel like when you get so old.
I think my window's closing.
Oh,
I really feel
no.
it.
Really?
I really feel that way.
Yeah? Why?
Because I was just such a beautiful 32-year-old, and I'm losing that luster. Luster? Is that the
Yeah.
Yeah,
word?
Lester. That's
Wait,
the
what do
word.
you mean? You talking looks-wise?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering. I was like, is
I
it
think
looks wise?
looks-wise-
Is it what you're saying out of your
Yeah,
mouth?
and everything that I'm saying is a little too racy these days.
Oh.
I think I'm coming back, though. I think my style is coming back.
I don't know. You have dulled, though. Used to be so sharp.
I
There
was
was
gonna say used to be so shiny.
there was a point where like Jeff and I did a show in 2013, and this,
Oh, you're talking Chicago?
yeah, in Chicago.
Yeah.
and
Didn't even know this.
He didn't even know this until last year.
A couple years ago.
Me, him, and our Curie did a show, and they liked my set, and then I moved away from Chicago like the week after, and they were like, "Whatever happened to that?" Like they would talk to each other, be like,
Oh, about you?
remember that Asian guy that
funny.
that had that joke?" And then like Albert Kirshner brought up the joke once, and Jeff's like, "That's you?
I was like, Wilfred did that joke?
We've been looking for you."
Yeah.
so-
I wonder what happened to that guy. And I've been hanging out with him for years.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was meant to be.
This friendship was meant to be.
Yeah, it really was.
You used to be a redhead. I used to be that guy you
What
idolized.
was
Yeah.
this joke?
Yeah, do your joke.
The joke was,
what was
you
it
want
about?
to do the funny part that you remember?
What was the part
you
you
do it.
remembered about this joke that you were talking about forever? I don't know this joke.
It's a joke I don't do anymore. It's
Of
about
course.
how like
I would hope.
it's about how when I like my students, I worked at a schools, and
I didn't know that.
they would do like they would make fun of Asian accents. This one time they're like they're making fun of Asian accents, and I told them, "Hey, you guys, that's really offensive to me because when I go home and I'm not around you guys, that's how I talk." And I didn't know it was really funny until now. Like I'd go home, I'd close the door behind me, just like, "Oh, thank God no one's around." A ching chang chong ching. Because that's what's in my heart, I gotta say it. Pretty good, right? That was one of my early,
early bit?
good, well-constructed bits.
Bring it back.
Anyways, okay, last few things about the Olympics,
Oh.
and then we'll wrap it up. Hitler thought that they were gonna have the Olympics forever.
What?
Yeah, he was
Like
like,
in Germany?
yeah, he was like, we rocked this shit so hard, we're gonna do this every fucking 4 years. Japan was supposed to get the 1940 Olympics. He was like, we'll let Japan have the 40s, but we're doing this shit forever.
Wait, it was going Germany, then Japan?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Then Italy. Then
Yeah. A lot of war.
yeah. A lot of mean guys.
Yeah. A lot of meanies playing the Olympics
Mean guy decade.
But there was no 1940s Olympics.
because of the war.
The great one. And then there was no 1944 Olympics either. And then after that, they're like, I think you guys, I don't think we're going to give you Olympics for a while.
You guys are in a timeout.
Yeah. But the main thing about this is the whole point of bringing this up is that this is millions of Jews died. More like because all the other countries were apprehensive to interfere because their memory of Germany was the Olympics. There's actually like Berlin was so like clean and beautiful because of all this. Like there were no Jews were killed or put in encampments for 2 weeks because the Olympics were going on. And the New York Times was like, man, Hitler's a pretty good leader. Like, look at how pretty this shit is. So like there were so many countries didn't interfere with what the Nazis were doing. So there's probably like at least 2 million Jews died because of how well this Olympics went. So that was the whole point of talking about this.
Wait,
so
what's the
boycott
point?
the Olympics.
Yeah,
what
is
you're
that the
saying.
point?
No, the point is like don't fall for sports washing.
Oh.
But how are we not going to fall for sports washing if the Olympics are so awesome?
Yeah. Irene loves the
I love
Olympics.
the Olympics.
Yeah.
I'm like a key.
You're the demographic.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, those Nazis were rocking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I would have been duped back in the day.
You would have.
You would have been.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I love the Olympics.
Did you?
And
I'm excited for the Olympics.
it's happening in Paris.
Wasn't-
And then in LA.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like some sports washing with the Rio Olympics?
the
I think
Rio?
so. Yeah,
Probably.
because the Rio Olympics were it was just a few
Yeah. That was recently.
2012 maybe or something.
Recently.
It was more recent than that, but yeah.
But
I know
2016
Russia did
maybe?
it.
Russia did winter though.
Right.
Rio did summer.
Right.
It might have been 2016.
But either way, it was like covering up all this crime. I think it was 2016. I think because Bolsonaro had just come into office.
Oh, then it was 2016. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what do you think Paris is going to do?
what do you think they're covering up?
Hmm? The
Porn.
Jewish population.
You think LA's covering up all the bad comics over there?
Whoa,
Nice.
whoa, whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
slam
don't look
dunk.
at Skid Row or our hot dogs. Get away.
Sorry, I can't hear you
Yeah.
over the good weather.
Uh-huh. They're gonna build the Olympic Village over the Improv.
Yeah. Oh, the Olympians stay in our tent
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. Hey, don't look at flappers. Look over here where the Olympics are.
Yeah. Take that, LA.
Traffic's gonna be so bad.
Oh, it's going to be a
It's gonna
nightmare.
be awful.
So bad.
You're gonna hate the 2 weeks that the Olympics are going on.
No, but I'll get to go to the Olympics.
It's going to be all smugged up.
Are you gonna have? I mean,
I'm gonna pay money to go to see the Olympics. Yeah.
do you have? I don't think you have that money.
You don't think I'm gonna have Olympic money by 2028? I still have time.
It's 2028. I
Yeah,
thought it was
dude.
next year.
It's 2020. I have 5 years to make Olympic money.
Yeah,
And
but
how much
And
is
I
an
can
Olympic
sit in the
ticket?
nosebleeds.
Yeah,
Olympics
you're
are well, the Vancouver Olympics. It was like thousands of dollars to
Sit in the
get,
back or to sit in the
to
front?
get anywhere.
Can you just buy a
Really?
ticket for like the 100-meter? You know?
Yeah. Can I just see
For
it?
10 seconds.
I'm just here to catch this specific race.
You get 11 seconds at the Olympics.
Look at that. All right, I got to get out of here.
So 2,700 was that euros? Is that what that's?
Yeah, that's euros.
That's
probably
category
for
A.
Paris.
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't want,
Okay,
you're
go
not
back.
going A.
Go down. Scroll down more.
I saw 500.
Yeah, category E. That's
90
me.
bucks.
90 euros.
Yeah, that's
me.
easy.
Yeah, you're gonna be in like a helicopter 2 miles away, looking down.
Whatever. I'm
Yeah.
still looking.
Who cares?
They're just gonna let you ride like fly on a plane that's gonna zoom across it.
Oh, that's for the opening ceremony.
Oh.
So there's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Oh, so I bet you can do like
But that
a-
would be
That's what I'm saying.
tight.
You could just get tickets to lots of stuff.
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
festival.
You can go to the opening ceremony, and then whoever you're standing next to, you'd be like, you know, the Nazis did this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, and they'd be like, are you talking about the Known Zone podcast?
I would love for this to go viral and then you guys start the boycott Olympics like protest.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Some people, I mean, people really don't like the Olympics because the Olympic Committee is kind of corrupt.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with FIFA. FIFA's very corrupt. I mean, to bring it back to like how I learned about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA is super corrupt. They keep on like they got bought out by Qatar last year.
Right.
Qatar sports washed whatever the.
Oh, yeah, their treatment of the people that were building the stadium or something.
I mean, Qatar. I don't know what. I think Qatar just had the most money and offered it, and then they just like thousands of people died in building the stadiums.
Died.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I thought they just hated gay people.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that too.
Hate and dying.
I keep forgetting that gays are minorities.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't think it these days, huh?
Yeah. Forget that gays are minorities when, you know, the way we've treated Dave Chappelle.
525. Wilfred, let's go to the LA one. If we're still close in 4 years.
You don't think we will be?
Well, it's in like 4.5 years.
Yeah, 4.5 years. I mean, with you losing your edge.
And with you not in... Jeff's parents were in town 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me meet them, please. He was hiding them from me.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you want to meet his parents so bad?
Because we're good friends.
I don't want to meet my friend's parents.
Weird, right?
You don't
And they fell immediately.
They fell?
Oh, they fell.
Oh, that's so sad.
Midwest feet
Oh.
can't handle these
What?
sidewalks.
Really?
They just
Oh,
fell
yeah.
down? Both of them?
Yeah.
Both?
Same day.
Holding hands?
Yeah, same. Well, my mom went, and then a little bit later, my dad went. I was like, God
Really?
damn it.
Wow.
How old are your parents?
What are they, late 60s?
Oh,
Early
that's too
summer?
early
That's
to be
really
falling.
early.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got Midwest feet.
Oh, yeah. You got to... I mean, they live on dirt roads. You'd think they learned how to pick up their feet.
Yeah, these car people, I tell you.
Yeah. Irene,
Yeah?
what do you think about the Nazis?
What kind of weird question is that?
I mean, now that, you know, they threw your favorite event.
Look, I was not at that Olympics.
Yeah, but I'm sure are you a fan of the
They
opening
did,
ceremonies?
They did not invent the Olympics, to be fair.
But they
That's
did
true.
invent
So-
a lot of the coolest parts of it.
Look, I actually don't care for the opening ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
It's my
what
favorite.
What a bold stance to take now that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, I never really watch it.
Really?
Yeah, I watched I'm very competitive, so I like to watch when people are winning and losing. There's no winners in the opening ceremony. They're all fucking losers.
Yeah, but it's art.
It's art.
Yeah, I don't really care for art.
You hate art?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I do stand-up comedy.
An artless form of comedy.
Yeah, truly. Artless shill.
Yeah. Her jokes are just chat GPT.
How can I win this algorithm?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Olympics. Irene, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
What do you want to plug? You got anything coming up?
I'm on tour, so just come see me live, irene2.com for tickets and tour dates. We haven't added the 2024 dates yet, but we're going to add them soon. So just go on my website, sign up for my email list, blah, blah, blah. Follow me on social media.
Are you big enough to bring an opener now?
I asked you to open for me.
Oh, you missed an opportunity.
When was that?
Grand Rapids.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Grins?
No, but that's because I had
whatever.
I got offered.
Yeah, you're bumped off the list now.
A headlining weekend that same weekend.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Headlining Wilfred.
Yeah. How was it?
Have you called
How was
your,
the weekend?
How was the weekend? I made more money than I would with you.
Oh, you dirty dog.
That's true, but you ain't doing none of the rest of these weekends.
Come on,
That's right.
come on.
You're not going on the Irene tour.
Yeah. People keep saying that. I'm like, I should call it that.
You should.
That's true. I should call it that.
I mean, at Grand Rapids, I was going to break even.
I mean, to be fair, I was also sad during Grand Rapids, so I didn't draw as well as I could have. So you made the right choice.
No, but I would have been.
I mean, it would have been fun.
I
but
keep on like everyone wants me to open for them at the worst cities. It's like, oh yeah,
Grand
come on.
Rapids isn't a bad. You've done that club, right, Dr. Grins? It's a good club.
Yeah, that's a nice club.
Yeah, but
Have you done Dr. Grins?
I've never been to Michigan.
Okay. It's
No?
a nice club.
No,
Yeah.
You should go.
you want to do a co-headline?
We should do one where I go to Seattle and you go to Michigan on the same day.
On the same day?
Yeah, on the same weekend.
Oh, a co-headline on separate cities? We'll put it on the same poster.
Yeah. You send me your friends and family and I'll send you mine.
No, let's do a co-headline.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
When I kick Andy off this podcast.
Yeah, I'm new, Andy.
Yeah, we'll do a known zone tour.
I love it.
Jeff,
Yeah?
plug some shit.
All right. Listen to my podcast, Tough Questions.
Yeah.
And I'm at New York Jeffrey.
Oh, that's your handle.
Yeah. And
New York Jeffrey.
I thought that was the club.
no.
That was the what?
I thought that was the name of the club. I'm going to be at New York Jeffrey.
That does sound like a club I'm going to own one
Yeah.
day.
And then Jeff also you both just dropped Don't Tells. Go check them out.
Right. I
and
saw your
then-
clip. Very funny.
Yeah. Boost the algo on that YouTube video.
Have you gotten any following stuff from it?
I mean, from the clip, a lot.
Yeah?
But my whole video I thought the whole video was going to do better numbers.
I thought the whole video would do more, too.
It's doing
Actually,
okay,
when I was
but my
talking with-
Yeah, your clip was killing it.
Yeah.
When I was talking with Jeff, we were talking about his numbers, and he's like, "I'm almost Irene too."
I'm creeping up on Irene.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy Olympics.
And you guys know where to follow me at Wilfred Paddle. You guys like, subscribe, comment, send us an email. Autumn, you know where to drop the email right now. She's gonna put it in post. And then interact with us. We got new merch coming out in probably like 2 weeks. Autumn and I are actually gonna go work on that right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'll show you the
that's fun.
designs. The hoodie looks cool. I showed you, right?
Yeah, you showed me last time.
Yeah, they look cool. We'll give you a free one.
I would hope so.
Yeah, for all this work you've
All
been
the
doing,
work I've put in.
all the coffees you've been drinking.
That's right.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.